Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Becky and I do random videos. We're in Arroyo City. We're not going to spend Christmas at my house. We got the fishing cabin that you guys have seen before, but I am going to insert a little clip of what the house looks like, of what the pier looks like, just in case you haven't seen my other videos. So we did rent the cabin for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we leave Monday. But because I had to work on Friday, Andy and I did get here Friday afternoon, which I'll also insert the the videos of what we did, what we ate. We played some games. So I had to bundle up because it was super cold. So we got this house again. This has a big dining area, little living area. We did bring some board games to play. As we were coming in, we were leaving our gifts on this little table here. We brought some snacks. We brought our stockings so that we can fill them with goodies. It is a 3-bedroom home, so this is the room Andy and I slept in. This is where my sister and her boys slept. And then my parents slept here. My brother brought his air mattress. So this is the outside. It has a big patio area out here, the barbecue pit, the fishing pier. So that is the water. Then the men turned on the barbecue pit so that we can have some dinner while they were fishing in the meantime. This is the first fish that Andy caught, this trout. This is the yummy food that we ate: chicken, beef ribs, pork ribs, sausage. It was so delicious. And then we were playing Yahtzee with the boys. This is the first time that they had played, so we were letting them know how to play. Then they brought some card game, Exploding Kittens, I think it was called. I don't know. It was a weird little game, but they really liked it. They had bought it, so I played along. They did have to keep explaining it to me because it was a little confusing, but we had fun overall. They had to explain it to Kai too. After that, we did play some Family Feud. We split up into two teams. Jonathan was the host, and it was pretty funny. We're not that smart. So today is now Saturday morning, and we are cold. It never gets this cold. And when we booked the cabin, we didn't think it was gonna be this cold, but it is 31 degrees out there, and we're not used to this. So everybody is in thermals and sweaters. I have like 3 shirts on, but we want to get some fishing in, so I'm gonna go outside for a little bit, record a little bit. So as you saw, I did go outside for a little bit. Andy got mad at me because I didn't have my scarf, my beanie, my gloves. But it is way too cold out there, so I think it's gonna warm up a little bit later on today, and we'll go out there. The rods have been casted though. We do use fish bites, so you don't have to be checking your rod at all times. So we have them out there where we'll be watching from the window, so if we catch a fish, we'll run out there and get it out. But it is way too cold to be standing out there just waiting for this fish. But it is time to make breakfast, so who's gonna do it?
So I'll see you guys in a bit.
Before getting ready for breakfast, we did all take cold showers because there's no water heater or it turned off. And now I am making the bed just so I can be neat in here. I am wearing my Let's Do Makeup sweatshirt and sweatpants. Do you guys remember these from like a long time ago? I am wearing 30,000 layers of clothes, so if I look fatter, just mind your business, okay? It's all because of the clothes. So this is Andy all excited because he was chosen to make breakfast out in the cold. So we had to improvise because the stove was not working. We set up the canopy, put some tarps all around it, and fired up the burner. So Andy is making chorizo and egg, and we all decided we wanted to watch. So it was my sister, my dad, Andy, of course. Here comes my mom right there. And then my nephew came out to watch as well. And then I wanted to get a better view. So this is, of course, Andy making the chorizo and egg. My dad heating up the tortillas that my mom had made. So then we had some beans and it was all yummy. Is it my turn or what?
No.
Oh.
What's that? Kennedy Park. No, I don't think.
And while we played San Benito Opoly inside, my sister was checking on the tamales that we were going to eat for later this day. And she's just checking if they are cooked already. They needed a little bit more time, so she left them there. So it was here where we noticed that our fishing light was off, but the neighbor's was on. So this is where we thought something fishy was going on. And it wasn't this stingray. So Andy did catch this stingray. We obviously let it go because we don't know what to do with stingrays. So at this point we were all over it. We didn't want to wait till Christmas to open our presents, so the kids started giving them out. The kids, they're all old already, started giving out the gifts. Some of them didn't know how to read. So overall, we had plenty of gifts to go around. Here is Robert opening up his sweater. Fernando opening up his Bath and Body Works and his candle so that he can smell good. This is Fernando's girlfriend, Kai, opening up a Gamer Girl cup. I think is what it said. This is me opening my gifts. So I got some pens, a crossword, what is it? Word search, and a budget binder because I'm getting my life together in 2023. I think that's what I said last year too, but mind your business. And then I also got, come on. Oh, and don't mind the photographer, the videographer here. We're all learning. I got this candle from Kai as well. It smells so good. I do have a candle holder, so I'll burn it in my office. And then for my number one fan, Mikey Ellis, I got this Starbucks cup. And here I thought my nephew was going to help me open it, but he just ran away with it. And then he brought it back. So my sister's turn to open her gift. I don't know what happened to Jonathan's clip. I think he didn't want me to record. So she did get a direct transfer shirt powder kit. I don't know. And a wax warmer. This is my sister's boyfriend, Mike. and he got a watch that he had been wanting. My brother got the Corvette that he's always wanted, and yes, there was cash in there too. One of my nephews got Andy this, and it is a tailgate kit. One of my nephews got my dad the, I don't know, tuning things for his guitar. My mom got a candle wax warmer, and then she got some holiday cups from Starbucks, and then she got another wax warmer. And then Abby had a surprise for the boys. She got them VRs. I don't remember what they're called, but they're VRs. There, MetaQuest 2. And then she got Jonathan a Nintendo Switch, because he's the only one that didn't have one. And then, of course, Christmas is my sister's birthday, so I got her this little acrylic heart. It says, "Our bond is everlasting, big sister Abigail, little sister Rebecca." And it says something on the bottom, but I don't remember what that says, and I can't see it. Also, for her birthday, she got a perfume and a necklace with an A for Abby. I made her this tres leches cake. The cake topper did not arrive. So then, after we opened the presents, the kids played Mario Party. Oh, that was in the wrong place. But we also gave each other our stockings that had little snacks in there. And this is my mom. She's gonna get mad, but this is my mom trying out the VR. And then, of course, Fernando trying out the VR. Hey beauties, so I'm gonna give you a quick update while I eat some hot Cheetos with cheese. I know they're not healthy enough, they're not good for me, but I'm gonna eat them anyways. We did rent the fishing cabin Monday, but we ended up coming back yesterday, which was Sunday, because we were way too cold. So as you guys saw in the clips, it was super cold. The day after we got there, the part of the electricity went out. In the beginning, they were telling us that they were messing with the power grid because of the cold, because they didn't want the same thing that happened last year to happen this year. And we were like, okay, that's fine. But then other things started happening that made us not believe them anymore. The stove wasn't working, heater wasn't working anymore. Some of the outlets weren't working. So we had electricity, but we didn't have electricity in the whole house. Out these days, the man in charge just kept telling us, oh no, it'll come back, just wait a little bit and it'll come back. But it didn't come back. The next day, the water heater went out, and so we didn't have hot water. We all took a shower with cold water that morning. And then the light at the fishing pier turned off. So at this point, we were like, something's going on. Because if it were the fact that there was no electricity, then we wouldn't have electricity anywhere. If it were the fact that, that the light company was the one controlling the electricity, why would only certain things go out? Did the neighbor's fishing light never turn off? You know what I mean? So I was like, why would they turn off the fishing lights for one house and not the next house? Which, by the way, is owned by the same people. So we're like, no, like something's going on. The man that was that is in charge of renting the properties right away said, I don't understand any of that, so I don't know what I'm looking for. And so supposedly he called the owner, and the owner was going to send somebody to check it out. Well, nobody ever came. So we were with no, we weren't able to cook. We had to cook outside, which I mean was kind of okay, because some of the food we were going to cook outside anyway, like the barbecue, the fish fry, we were going to do that outside anyway. But we had to make breakfast outside in the with those outside pilots, and that was not planned. We had to, the tamales, of course, we were going to cook outside because the pots are heavy, but we couldn't like make snacks in between. The microwave wasn't working. We couldn't make popcorn. We couldn't reheat food. So I don't know. It was just a mess. By Sunday afternoon, we were over it. On Sunday, we decided just come back home. I think if they would have tried to help us out, would have been a different situation. I understand it was Christmas. Nobody wanted to leave their family. But if you are running a business, if you are renting a house to somebody, if somebody is paying you $700 for a weekend, everything better be working. And if not, you need to come check it out. You need to at least apologize. We didn't even get that. We did leave a review on Google, and nobody reached out. When we called the man to tell him that we were leaving a day early, he pretty much said that it was our fault because we had the TV on. I was like, what? Like, what does the TV being on have to do with the fact that the stove isn't working, that there's no hot water, that the fishing pier light turned off? If your house is not wired to have a TV and a microwave, then don't put a TV in that house. Not like we brought our own TV and plugged it in because we wanted to watch TV. The TV was in the house. Like, that didn't make any sense to us. So we were like, you know what, we already left, we already cleaned up, we already like threw out the trash, whatever, and we're leaving because we're not comfortable anymore. We are frustrated now. And I was telling my parents, it's one thing if, like, okay, things happen, it was cold, whatever, maybe. But the fact that at the end they blamed it on us, we're not the ones that were in charge of the electricity, or I don't know, it just didn't make sense that they would blame us for the fact that there was no stove, that there was no microwave, that the fishing pier didn't work, that there was no hot water. I'm like, no, if you are renting out a house for $700 a weekend, then you need to make sure that everything is working before your people come in. So whatever. The point of this clip is that we are now home. Overall, we made the best of it. Overall, like, we still ate, we still had fun, we still played games, we still whatever. We just didn't fish, which it's a fishing cabin, because we didn't want to do it in the dark. Who wants to fish in the dark? Like, I don't know. But that was the summary of what happened. As you guys saw in the video, of course, we still had a good time. We still made the best of it, but Will we do it again next year? Probably not. Unless it's at a different house. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget you are beautiful and you are enough. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, beauties.